I just hit Angel going A to Z. They ain't fucking with the team, gotta pay the fee.
Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Angel Rodriguez, A2Z. We're here with another episode with a special guest. If you guys don't know, you should know. We have Snake the Goat.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Yeah, give it up for the one time, bro. People don't know, bro. Oh, shit. But yeah, dude, Snake the Goat. Thank you for coming, man, for real.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. What's it called? Usually for the people's first time on the pod, I know I interviewed you on the local rocks.
Yep.
Where it was just a personal interview, but for the podcast, just to give us a quick reminder, bro, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? You know, your backstory, where you grew up, and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. I grew up in California, Anaheim. So I lived out there for a lot of my life, and then I came to Rockford when I was, I think I was 17. Left again, went back to Arizona, then came back to Rockford when I was 19 to be a father, but. I've been doing music, though, for years, man. I started recording in Long Beach. There was a studio in Long Beach I would go to with my friends, and that's when I, realized, this music, this is what I want to do. So, yeah. And
what was the reasons for the back and forth moving?
Man, I've been moving around my whole life. My dad lives he used to live in California, and, I didn't meet him till I was 13 years old, so that's why I went to California. My mom lived here in she lived in, where did she live? Romeoville. I used to live south of Chicago. I think that's where it's at, southwest Romeoville.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, so I grew up there too for part of my life, but I have more memories of California than anything, so yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
And growing up in California, bro, and then moving to this side of the country, how was it for you?
Excuse me. It was challenging at first because it was a different culture coming out here.
Yeah, I bet, bro.
I think my first day, and because I came out here for high school, I went to Auburn.
No fucking way, I did too.
Yeah, I dropped out though after a couple months. Yeah.
No, me too, bro. I mean, yeah. I never finished high school, bro. Yeah. After a while, I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah. So my first day of school, I didn't even get to go because I got on the bus and they stopped the bus because someone had a gun on the bus. Yeah, it was my first day out here, so that was different for me because growing up in California, I didn't take the bus. School bus. I just rode my bike, but so I never experienced that before until I came out here. So that was definitely different. But yeah.
Holy shit, dude, that's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I seen my crazy shit in Rockford buses, bro. Like school buses and shit.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. So.
And growing up, bro, which you said California was your favorite?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. So it was just, it was just different. California, it's a different culture, man, different type of environment, and out here it's a little bit more reckless, but it's cool out here too. I appreciate being in Rockford. You meet a lot of cool people, but I feel like anywhere you go, they have their pros and cons. So it really doesn't matter where you are. You just got to make the best of where you're at, No,
that's true, bro. A little fun fact, bro. My dad comes from California, so he definitely brought the culture over here. Yeah. Like the cholos and shit.
Yep.
But the thing is, my dad, he's one of those cholos. He was the cholos before the bald head cholos.
Okay. Yeah.
So kind of like the ones that dressed up and like. They always fought for everything.
Right, slick back hair and stuff.
Yeah. And when he brought that over here, bro, and when I was born, like I always saw my dad dress up like a cholo like that, and that made me want to dress up like a cholo. Yeah. And dude, like everybody always like gave me this look like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. It's interesting that you say that because, like when I was in California, I used to have my hair all spiked up. I used to wear, long sides. I used to dress up like a cholo too, and when I came to California, because when I came to Rockford, it was different because, I was actually born in Chicago. A lot of people don't know that about me, but I was born in Chicago and I did grow up around here a little bit, even though I spent most of my life in California. The California culture has rubbed off on me the most. Like that feels like home to me. So when I out here, a lot of my recent music videos, I started embracing my, my culture, embracing who I am more. And I've been noticing like people do look at you weird, man. You got long socks on and stuff, but I feel like it's becoming more normal now out here.
Yeah.
Cause, you know, you got the lowriders and stuff and all that going on now. So
I mean, it's not big, but it's there, bro.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah,
for sure. So it's definitely interesting for sure.
Do you ever go back or no?
To California?
Yeah, like to visit or just
well, my dad, he's in Texas now, so I mean I still got family in California. Actually, I was supposed to perform September 23rd in California in Fullerton. I got invited to open for R3 the Chili Man.
Ooh.
So yeah, but it's just, you know, life has me in a chokehold right now, so you know, unfortunately I can't make that show. But I hope to do more shows towards California. And one thing I do want to say to like artists in Rockford that are struggling to kind of find their traction and, you know, to get invited to shows, try finding like other music pages in other states, you know, and try promoting your music there. Because because like I've been promoting in Rockford a lot, and I've noticed, you know, my music might not be for everybody in Rockford because it's a different, you know, type of style out here. But as soon as I promoted one time in California, I got invited to perform out there, you know, so it just goes to show that your music may be appreciated more somewhere else, which is normal. It's fine. You know, you can't make music to make everybody happy. You know, you got to make music for you and, you know, definitely try to market it in different places. You know, don't just stick to one place. So that's all I have to say about that.
Ooh, dude, how did you feel like when you got asked to perform?
It was kind of unreal. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, you know, I didn't know who R3 the Chili Man was at first, you know, but then like I started doing research. I'm like, oh wow, this is more of a bigger name over there. So I would say it was like, it's like opening for R3 the Chili Man would be like opening for PGF Nook out here, you know, that type of status level. So, you know, obviously two different artists, but that's how I would compare it. But it was a good feeling. I feel like it reaffirmed that maybe I need to go a different direction if I want my music to grow more, you know?
Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, I don't make music, bro, but I definitely talk to a whole bunch of music artists. Mm-hmm. And some of them don't even get asked to perform out here, bro, which is crazy, you know?
Yeah.
You would think that sooner or later somebody would, like, come across past, like, hey, man, you want to perform?
Yeah, no, you're right. And you know, I feel like, you know, I have an opinion. Everybody has an opinion, but I just think, you know, performing in Rockford is great. It's you know, it's a good thing for people who are from here, born here, raised here, you know. Me, I wasn't born here. I spent some time here too, and I do, you know, own some property out here, but I love the culture in Rockford, but I feel like a lot of these shows around here, I would consider them practice, you know, for people. And unless it's like a cultural show, like if you got to perform like at Tamale Fest or, you know, like something like that, I think that's pretty cool too. You know, that would be great. You know, all exposure is good exposure, but you know, if you're not getting invited to shows out here, because I've never performed in Rockford, believe it or not. I've never done a show in Rockford.
Not even a little one, bro?
Nope. Never performed out here. I've never got invited, you know, but what I've learned is, that if you don't get invited, that's not, like I said, just look somewhere else. You'll get invited somewhere else. So.
Now, are you waiting for the invite or because you know how some people do post like, hey, you know, I have slots, you know, 20 something.
Right. Yeah, I mean.
Do you ever look at those and be like, well, I'm going to tap into that? Right.
I mean, I feel like I have, you know, anxiety a lot, so that's why I never look for it. So I can't really like, you know, say, oh, you know, nobody's inviting me, this and that, even though that's how it feels sometimes. But I feel like, you know, being in Rockford, I like I said, I don't think my music is appreciated out here. So that's why I try to put my music in other places, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And maybe it's because I make so many different styles of music. It's just hard for me to stick to one style because I look at music as a form of expression, you know? And I feel like if you stick with just one style, you're saying you only have one emotion, and as humans we all have all the same emotions. So you go listen to my song, you know, any music that I've made, I got one song to, you know, that has an ego that makes you feel hyped, that makes you, you know, should feel confident. I got one music that'll make you want to get money. another music make you want to punch your girl in the face. You know, like I got different styles of music. You know, obviously don't punch your girl in the face, but you know, I have a lot of different styles and genres, and I don't want to limit myself to one style and genre. You know.
So. No, I feel you, bro. Shit, that's the same thing. I went into the art, bro. I didn't just want to paint or just want to draw. Like I did. I did want to just draw, like pencil and paper. But then eventually I was like, man, I can't just keep doing this, bro. Like I need to evolve. I need to paint. I need to sculpt. I need to shoot video, bro. Like that's a different type of art, you know?
Yeah.
So no, I definitely feel you. It did take me time though to kind of realize that, like, man, I'm not really gonna go nowhere if I'm just sticking to one thing. Yeah. But no, we're talking about how just doing one thing doesn't really take you nowhere.
Yeah. And okay, yeah, and that's why I wanted to go to, you know, keep doing different styles of music, and also I like working with other artists too. You know, that's why I like, you know, helping other people make their music. Like I've got one older artist I've been working with. He's a cool guy, and I like what he raps about, and I actually been producing his beats for his tracks too, you know, so it's been cool, you know. It's definitely been cool. So
yeah, no, yeah, what you telling me, bro, that like your music's not really appreciated. I was surprised because, you know, you have worked with other artists, I know. Yeah. Yep.
I've worked with a couple artists, like I've worked with Kush for Lunch. I've got a song with him, you know. Yeah. Shout out Kush.
Kush for Lunch.
Yep. I've worked with, me and Piff don't have a song yet, but I do have one. I gotta send him. I've been slacking, man, because like I said, the last 3 months I've been isolated. I haven't been really working on music. I've been trying to get my, you know, I'm not gonna lie, bro, closing down the studio, that took a big part out of me, you know. So
like physical or like financial?
Everything, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. It took a big part out of me because I didn't want to do it, you know, because every month, you know, running a business, I was in the green every month, you know. So it's like we were profiting in the business, but the reason I had to close it down was because the last event that we did, they told me I can't host events there no more, which the events were extremely successful. And I thought, like, I was like, wow, I'm getting somewhere. I'm creating my own lane, you know, with, I was working with Lee. Uh-huh. Shout out Lee Mage. If you don't know him, you know, hit him up for your music videos, 815 TV.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, he was hosting them, and, you know, he told me I couldn't have him as a partner no more. And he was a big influence into, you know, making Lit Music grow. I feel like me and him were a really good team, and still are, you know, but it's just for me to keep paying the amount of money I was spending at that location, and it wasn't what I wanted it to be. The owner, you know, he didn't want to work with me. Like, I was having artists come, and, you know, it was July, dude. It was so hot. I had no AC in there, no central AC.
Holy shit, for real?
Yeah, so my artists, dude, they'd go in there rapping, they come back dripping sweat, man, from the room. I had one little AC in the recording room, you know, but you can't have an air conditioner, you know, running in the recording room, because then you could pick up the noise. And at the time, I didn't want to get a ventilation system. I don't know why. I should have bought a ventilation system. But then I was looking at the carpet, and I was thinking, like, I got all this space I'm not using, and now I can't host events here. So I'm just like, why am I here? You know?
Yeah.
So it was a really hard thing for me to do. You know, but I know now that, you know, I've done that and I've spent a lot of time alone, I know I'm going to open up another location again. It's just this time I'm gonna do it right. You know?
Yeah, I do. Trust me. I know a few spots, bro. Don't worry. Yeah. I know. I mean, obviously, on your price range, it's up to you. But I know a few spots you can talk to, bro.
Right. And the thing is, like, I've still been, you know, like I said, I've still been recording people through my house. But, you know, I work with a lot of drill rappers. You know.
Yeah.
And drill rappers, a lot of them, they have a lot of respect. You know, they respect me and stuff, you know, but it's just like, you don't want all the fucking drill rappers knowing where you live. You know, not you know, as long as if you're not getting into problems. Like me, I don't get into problems, but, you know, being a rapper too, it's hard to be a rapper and be an engineer at the same time. So I had to hit this, man. But
yeah, go.
It's been I don't know, man.
No, bro, take your time explaining whatever, bro. Shit. Trust me, we got time, bro.
Yeah, but
I just assumed that you left that spot because, bro, like, it was cracking and it was bringing unwanted attention and shit.
Yeah, it really was. I was getting, like, I wasn't attracting the right clientele I wanted either, because, like, a lot of artists I was bringing in, you know, it's like, look, I'm for the culture, sure, but you see how these people getting indicted, man, for the stuff they're rapping about.
Yeah.
And it's like you rapping about sliding on someone's block, and then the next day someone dies on that same block. You know, it's like, I mean, it's none of my business, and I'm not gonna get specific with it, but when you see that as an engineer, and that's not something you stand for, that's not something you believe in, you know, because I believe in spreading peace in the culture. You know, it's like everybody that's in the music industry, we already got it hard enough because we're artists. We already got it hard enough because we're told art isn't gonna take us nowhere. We're not gonna make no money from art. So we already got that against us, you know. Obviously, it's a shark world in the music industry, but it's like, you know, at least make the best out of it. Maybe it's just because, like, I left, you know, that lifestyle behind. You know, it's just, that's, you know, I got kids now, man, bro. I'm 20. I'm going to be 25 in a couple of weeks, and it's just like, you know, there's more to life. Like, I don't even go to the strip club no more. I stopped going to the strip club, you know, because it's just like, I was getting so addicted to being at the strip club, man. Like, especially when I had my studio open, man. You go to the strip club, oh yeah, I own Lit Music Group and rock, dude, man. You give them a business card that say Lit Music Group, they're just like, fuck, dude.
Oh hell no, dude. What's it called? Yeah, so no, I definitely feel you with that, bro. Like me, I'm not gonna listen to music of people like hurting or killing people that are not like, you know, or disrespecting people that are not here, bro. Like,
Right.
yeah, like I definitely understand where you're coming
And
from.
I feel like that's the hardest transition the music culture is having right now, because the music is changing, dude.
Yeah.
Music's not what it was 10 years ago, dude.
It is not.
You can't rap about the same shit no more. You got to be different because it's so watered down. There's so many different. It's so easy to make. Dude, anybody can go to Guitar Center. You don't. I'm gonna just say that you don't need an engineer, dude. You don't. It's easy to press record. You know, it's easy to hit record and start rapping, and then, you know, go. I mean, maybe I'm just saying that because I've been doing it for a while. You know, I'm not trying to sound ignorant, but if you really want to rap and make music, dude, go to Guitar Center, buy $100 mic, buy some $100 speakers, and get $100 laptop and get FL Studio, or get, you know, whatever you can get, dude. You can literally get cracked stuff off the internet. So, and I look at it like this: oh, well, I don't have $100. I don't have to. Okay, then rap is not something you should be thinking about right now. You should be focusing on making money and handling your
business.
Yeah, because rap is not for rapping now. It's a luxury. Rapping's not gonna take you out the hood, man. It's just.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy, bro? Like I don't know what you want to say, bro. Some rappers or social media makes it sound like, you know, if you make music, you're gonna
make you're gonna make it out the hood, and that's the secret in the music industry, man. That's why, like, them labels, man, you know, they want you to sign a deal and shit. Like, I'm not saying don't sign a deal. Some people, a deal will change their life, you know, but just be careful with how you're doing things. You know, that's just how I look at it, you know.
And then I don't know if you watch like documentaries or nothing like that, but like nowadays, bro, you can look up music documentaries, and all of them always have something to do with the record label always trying to fuck you, or the artist, you know.
Yeah. And, you know, at the end of the day, man, it's like, but no matter what industry you're in, you can be in the, because I sell cars, you can be in the automotive industry. They're going to say, oh, salesmen are, you know, they're liars. They're always trying to screw you over. And then they say, you know, say the same thing about the president and this and that, you know, whatever your beliefs are. You know, there's always, you know, one person, you know, doing this, handing you money, and then there's another person in your pocket. That's just, I don't know. I think that's just how it goes, man. That's, you know, taxes are a great example, you know?
Yeah.
So.
No, it is very confusing, man, because whatever side you always look at anything, art, music, movies, whatever, there's always a good and a very bad.
Right. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. And the only reason I speak about this is because it's just like, you know, for a second, dude, like when I had the Lit Music Group, when I had the spot, the location, and I was at the clubs and I was gaining traction, it was all great, dude. It's like I had a taste of that, what, you know, that would feel like. And it's like after, you know, life hit, you know, the past few months, and it's just like, now it's like you have to learn how to be happy within. At that point, it's like you can't be going around trying to chase a dream and then beat yourself up, you know, because I'm going to tell you right now, dude, I was beating myself up for the longest time. And because, you know, I feel like it wasn't good enough. You got to go harder. You got to go harder. So that's why I kept doing new styles, you know, investing money like a motherfucker, and, you know, just like going hard with it. You know, I was going really hard, but then I learned, you know, this shit takes time. You can't just jump into something. It's got to happen natural. Because if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not going to happen, that's, what's your destiny is your destiny. As long as if you staying out of trouble, doing what you're supposed to do, as a man, I feel like everything will fall into place, when the time is right.
Bro, I'm high as fuck, bro, but you hit hard with me right there, bro. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed too, bro, like my pre-recorded podcast, like a lot of those, bro, they were like months old.
Yeah.
I was just chilling with them, bro, and like I haven't really done a pre-recorded besides the lives. But like the lives is just you just press record, bro, and then whatever's in front of the camera is in front of the camera,
Yeah.
So I just been on the videos, bro. I just been chilling. I just been making the art because the art at the end of the day, bro, my art pays my bills. This podcasting, videos, content shit you say,
right? Like
that is just a hobby for me.
Yep.
But it helps because it also promotes what I do, which is my art, somewhat.
Right. Yep. Yeah, man. That's yep. I'm high as shit too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, no, because when you were saying that, bro, I was like, bro, I'm barely really realizing that now. Well, I mean, I've been sitting on it for like a couple weeks now. Like, man, yeah, I definitely need to handle business, and my business is making art, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's the shit that pays. Yep. It's a little hard because some of the shit I do takes a lot longer than I hoped it wouldn't have.
Yeah. And that's just how it goes, man. But like you said, like, in the beginning you did it as a hobby, and it's like me. That's why I stepped back from it, and now I'm just kind of looking at it as like a hobby, like you say. Like, whereas before I feel like I was trying to turn it into a business, because it is a business, But I just feel like I was trying to rush things too fast. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a certain way you got to do it, And like now that, but what I'm saying is like I've learned a lesson. And it's like now how you go forward with that information that you've learned. Because like a lot of people, they quit. They get into that position, they quit. They fold. As soon as they run one problem, they'll quit. I see a lot of artists, they get on those podcasts and, they're acting like, all this and that. Like, they're being their persona, being themselves, whatever. But like at the end of the day, be yourself, right? Be yourself, for a lot of people, I just feel like me before, I used to have kind of like an ego, almost. Like I was like,
so did I, bro. Very young, very young. Well, I mean, I don't know if you know, bro. I'm about to hit 30.
Really?
Yeah, bro. This 20, I'm about to hit
the 20th. Oh, happy birthday, man! Yeah. I'm gonna turn 25 on the 29th, bro.
Yeah, and that's crazy, bro. That's why I was also like blown, bro, because like you're younger by 5 years, bro, and you're already kind of realizing shit that I'm realizing at 30,
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, man. It's just
you definitely done shit that I haven't in my age.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I was just young and dumb. I was just kind of going with. I was just like, nothing can stop me. One door closed, another one open. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. And then sometimes I realize when you move too fast, you're gonna trip because your shoelace gonna come untied. And if you don't stop to tie your shoelace up, take that break, and you try to run, keep running, you're going to trip because that greed to win, It's like sometimes you just got to just chill. Relax for a minute, like.
Yeah, no, that definitely happened to me. I mean, with me, it would be the doing art shows, doing events like that, vending my art, Yeah. I've definitely been there where I'm like, man, bro, like I'm about to make bank, bro. And then turns out that I really, I didn't really make a sale.
Yeah. I've been there too, man.
Like you plan big and like you think you're going to get it, bro, but then sometimes it doesn't happen, man.
Yeah, that was a good example. So when I performed in Freeport, I forgot what it was called, but I know King Louis was there and El Hito was there and stuff. But like, dude, I had it all planned out. I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna wear. I know what song I'm gonna perform. I know how I'm gonna perform it, and I know how I'm gonna make the shirts. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna sell everything. Man, you could plan it all. But I'm telling you, man, ain't nobody really showed up to that show. I don't think anybody showed up to that show. I think, people that did show up, they was just family of the people they knew, that was just kind of like, it was like, it was small. And I didn't sell anything. It didn't go how I planned. I performed. It was really uncomfortable when I performed. It was probably my worst show ever. you know, but I learned a lot from it, and I learned, you know, that's when I started realizing about your niche, like learning to, you know, find your niche and promote to one, you know, because some people might not feel your music depending on their background or whatever. But, you know, you definitely got to find your niche. And then, so yeah, complete failure, man. I failed, and I was just like, but I didn't stop. I kept trying, and I did it because I actually like doing it too, you know, and I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, no, the reason why I keep vending, even though, like, I think my first couple I didn't do great. I still kept going, bro, because it was fun, bro. I actually got to meet my real fans in person, you know, because some people would be like, bro, I love your art, you know, like,
right,
you know, like, and don't get me wrong, just because I don't make money at my events doesn't mean I'm not happy. I'm still happy, bro, because you know how many people come by and just say, bro, your art's awesome,
right,
bro, like, that's good enough for me, bro. That's like a tip right there, bro.
Yeah.
If you buy anything, that's just butter or whatever, the extra, bro.
right. That's, you know, that's interesting, man. You know, I ain't never really kind of looked at it like that, so that's interesting.
Well, I mean, yeah, bro. You can look at it like, yeah, bro. I didn't make money, so I'm gonna stop.
No, but I'm saying like the whole, you know, even if they say like, you know, yeah, your music still looks good, or your art. My bad, bro. I'm high. Your art looks good. You know that was just enough. Like for me, I think that would be enough too. But I never looked at it that way. I always looked at it as if I'm not making money, I'm not happy. You know, you know, and it's again.
No. Some people do take it in many ways, bro. But like, I personally choose to take everything, even if it's not great, in a good way, bro.
Yeah.
So if I didn't make money, at least I got compliments. If I didn't eat, I'm still alive, you know.
Yeah.
If I couldn't buy those pants, at least I have clothes.
Yeah, that's interesting, man.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, bro. I used to not think how I used to think now. But I think that needs to change, bro. 30 is still in your parents' crib.
Yeah, dude, honestly, man, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say I would, you know, honestly, I bet you have a relationship with your parents, though. You know?
Not really, bro. Not the best, man. Because of my fuck ups, I feel like I was a little embarrassment, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You know,
no, you good, bro.
I felt like bad shit too from my parents growing up, but you know, it's like.
Oh no, my parents still love me though, bro. Cause look, they fucking love me, though.
I feel you.
But like, I personally think because I didn't, you know, move on, bro. I'm still like 30 and like in their career. I mean, though, bro, they still love me to death, bro. I guarantee, bro. My dad would go to jail for me right now.
Yeah, like, that's what's up, though, man. That's good. See, you know, at least you're still around good company.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
so
yeah. I know, yeah.
Yeah. You know,
but that can become a crutch, bro. I noticed.
Yeah. But shit, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think like you know, everybody's got different situations. Somebody's always got worse problems than you know. And then like I was having this conversation with my homie. No, I'm good, man. I was having this conversation with my homie the other day, and like he was telling me his problems, and then like I was telling him my problems. You know, we were just you know, you have your homie you talk to and shit, and like, you know, it's like when you look at each other's problems, you know, you both see. Like he said something to me that hit me, and it's just like he would do anything to be in my situation, and I would do anything to be in his situation. And it's just like one thing I could say I've learned from those like energies I felt and I've dealt with and seeing. I could just say like, look, like for me, I looked at myself and I'm just like, what message can I get from that? Like, what does that mean? You know? And then for me, I just like thought, you know what, maybe I should be more grateful, you know, for like just the small things, you know, like.
Yeah, dude. I don't get me wrong, bro. Even though I said my situation, bro, I'm still grateful for what I have, bro. Because, bro, I met a lot of people, not just off the podcast. Just surprisingly, I just met a lot of people, bro. And yeah, I can for sure say I'm
feel
grateful.
I feel like me, dude, I wasn't being grateful, you know, for a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah, no, when I was younger, hell no, bro. I didn't take this shit for granted. I took shit for granted, bro.
Yeah.
For heavy, bro. And that's why I felt like I fucked up. That's where the embarrassment comes for me, you know, but nah, bro, my parents fucking, I mean, because if they didn't, bro, I don't think they would have kicked me out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not over here doing stupid shit no more. You know, I'm just here like trying to build my thing, bro.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, if like shit hit the fan for me, like my parents, they would probably still, you know, help me, you know. It's just, you know, I feel like, yeah, dude, I agree with you on that. I feel the same, bro. You know?
I mean, I wouldn't want to put my parents in no situation, though.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like I know, like if you just like, you know, like for like some people out there I've seen, you know, because you seem like a chill dude, man. You seem like you're just laid back. And, you know, some people, man, they're not like that. You know, some people are like different. They're like,
oh no, I seen, bro. My cousins.
Yeah.
Different. You know, like
yeah. So
yeah, and you know me, bro. Like I can say about to be a 35-year-old man, bro. Like being macho, like unless somebody's being like threatening, that's when I say, you know, be tough.
Right. Right.
But like, yeah,
there's a difference between being a fucking dumbass and a man type shit. You know? Yeah, I feel you, bro. Yeah. That's crazy, man.
No, cause bro, I'm telling you, bro, I used to do stupid shit, bro. Like when I was young.
Yeah.
Like vandalize. I tried to do graffiti, but like it wasn't even like graffiti. You see this, bro? Like it was like the crappy, simple shit, bro. And yeah, pop tires, shoot pellet guns and shit. It's stupid shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I was like younger, bro. So.
Yeah. No, I feel you, man.
Sorry, Rockford.
Yeah. just being in Rockford, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, when I realized like, yeah, no, getting into that serious shit, nah. Yeah. Like gangs and shit. Like don't get me wrong, I had my streak, bro. Not proud of it because I did it for trying to fit in.
Hell yeah. I think at one point too, man. When I was young, it was like the same thing, you know, similar situation. And it's like one thing I've learned, man, it's like I don't feel like I have to prove myself to nobody. And actually this new music that I've been working on, like I'm kind of like expressing myself in that. Like I've been talking about like, you know, about how money is not really everything. Like it's nice to have money, you know, but it's like I feel like if you're not a man of value first, you know, you're never going to get the money, first of all, because God's not going to give somebody a blessing that doesn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's better just to be like a man of value, somebody who's, you know, walking in faith, walking in, you know, building a better life for their kids, and whether they don't have kids or not, building a better life for them, trying to at least, you know, be the best versions they can be. I feel like just doing that is enough, you know. And obviously strive to do more, but like more will come, you know. Yeah, you work harder, you know, and just when the time comes, because you can work your ass off. And I saw a post the other day that like you can be on a treadmill running in place, but you're not going nowhere, you know. So you can have motion, but you're fake, you know, you can't fake progress type shit. And I feel like that hit me the most when I heard that. I'm just like, damn, you know, you're trying to run in place to get to a certain point to, you know, whatever, that when really you just got to go with what's right in front of you, because right now that's where, you know, God wants you, or whatever you believe in, you know, that's just, and you just go with that, you know?
Yeah, dude, I feel like that was that the art, bro. Like I had two things in front of me: either the podcasting harder and making content videos. Cause bro, I could go to a place and be like, hey, bro, pay me a couple bucks for a video, and I'll do a little video of your restaurant or your business. You know, just throw me a couple bucks. I'll throw you a video and for your store content.
Some people take that for granted.
Yeah.
Some people take that for granted, man. You know,
because you'll be surprised how many people don't know how to promote, bro. Like promote business online, so that way, even though they're not coming in person, they got them online or just figure out what their business is, bro.
Yeah, that's why when you hit me up to come to Lit Music Group, dude, I was hyped about that too, man. And I was just like, you know, I feel like at that, but where I was at that mindset, like in life, because my mindset has shifted from then, bro. It's like I like woke up. Yeah, bro. Like since then, dude, like I woke up, I'm like, whoa, like hold on, wait. I took a step back, you know, and analyzed everything. But like where I was with that mindset, I was just like, dude, I don't know where the fuck. I thought everything was gonna work out a certain way, you know, and I was sure of it. But realistically, man, I was missing like being in that moment a lot, you know, and then like I was going to the clubs a lot, getting addicted to that shit, and you know, it's just like I realized taking a step back, yeah, you can still do all that, but like you gotta like handle your shit first, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no,
you
that's
know,
true. Because
so-
you can get lost, bro. I mean, I was getting lost in the podcasting, bro. Just like contacting people, and then eventually, bro, I didn't even have to contact people, bro. People were contacting me, and that's when I was getting lost, bro. I was just like, yeah, come on, and then we would be smoking, bro, because a lot of my videos or my podcasts, you know, were smoking, and bro, usually that was coming from me, bro. I was always supplying that, and eventually, bro, I just couldn't keep up, bro, because shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, hey, man, that's what's up, man. Hopefully.
No, that's not what's up.
No, it's not.
Well, no, bro.
Why you say that?
Because, dude, at the end of every podcast, I would have less weed, and it's not like that podcast interview was gonna take me much higher.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. People like you would see it, and hopefully you would contact that person if he was interesting, because that's the whole reason why I wanted to do the podcast, so people can kind of see like who's in Rockford, you know. Because I didn't really, or either that, bro, or people just weren't fucking with other people in Rockford, bro. But like,
Gotcha.
Or people just were too egoed to like look up other locals.
Yeah, you know what? I've noticed that a lot, dude. And like,
That's just my opinion.
right.
I'm just an outsider because, again, remember, I was born in Chicago, bro, and then I came here in 2007.
Right. And honestly, dude, I feel like, you know, I was kind of like that in a way. You know, I feel like when I came out here, I felt like, you know, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, you know, because I've been working hard. But like, honestly, like from my position, like I didn't know like someone like you would want to be contacted, you know. So like, how would you? Because I've struggled with that, because I want that too. I want it to where people are just contacting me to do stuff. Like, you know, when you hit me up, like I was like, oh wow, that's cool, you know, like I'm getting the signs, and like, you know, and sometimes like I push it off, you know, because like I'm like, you know, that's not gonna get me nowhere, like the same way. But then it's like I still do it, you know, because it's like there's something in me that makes me want to keep doing it, you know. And that's why I don't stop. I just, you know, consistency. Even when you don't want to do it, that's when you're supposed to do it the most.
Wait, the music or like promoting yourself?
Both.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
both.
yeah.
Like, so like,
Because promoting yourself is a little different, bro.
Right.
Like, you
So-
know, like making music to promoting yourself, you know.
yeah, that was,
I feel like.
right. No, definitely. That was going to be my other question to you. So like, how would you, like, if you want more people to contact you, how would you go about promoting yourself, you know?
To contact me, bro, I'll make a post like who wants to come on or something like that, bro, now.
Right.
And then usually they contact me, and if they don't, then I'll think of something else, bro. But that's the thing. Because I always, when I see somebody's, or if I go down the timeline on Facebook, Instagram, when I go down the timeline on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, and I see somebody's stuff locally, and I like it, bro, and it makes me think or feel, that's when I'll contact them. And then if that doesn't work, if I can't find nobody, that's when I'll just make a post and be like, hey, who wants to come on or something. Usually I got somebody who contacts me, bro.
Right. Gotcha. No, definitely, man. That's quite interesting, man. I guess
For the podcasting though, the art though, like, bro, I just post it or make I post it on my story, or I make a post, right?
okay.
And then from that, bro, like I usually get somebody like that. Usually my story though, they
That's Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook,
Yeah.
Facebook or Instagram, because I have them connected.
I've noticed like in Rockford, like Facebook is like really like the go-to thing out here.
Well, that's the thing, bro. Like, if you have a following online, wherever you go, don't matter.
Really?
But if you're local, then I recommend Facebook, because Facebook grabs people locally from your area.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that, man. Yeah, with Facebook, because like when I was in California, like everybody used Instagram and Snapchat. Like that's, you know, I feel like people use that out here too, but I feel like Facebook's more like the go-to thing. Like when I was in California, I was always like posting on Instagram and Snapchat, and now like TikTok's the newest thing, you know. And I feel like
I really don't mess with
I feel like I'm bad with like apps, man, because like it's hard for me to like keep up with that stuff. And like,
bro,
I don't know how to like bro, those TikToks, like how you do these shows and stuff like that, like I know how to stand the camera up and stuff, but like when it comes to that TikTok, the editing stuff, like it'll take me a really long time to do that, man. That stuff, like it's, I don't know that's a weakness of mine, you know, the video stuff.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, bro. I only do 3 platforms: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Instagram and Facebook are the same shit, but like I count them as separate because they're their own platforms, bro. Because Instagram will grab anybody, bro. Don't matter. It doesn't go by local. It goes by anywhere, or whatever you see, whatever you like on your timeline. Facebook, yeah, it's the same thing. It goes by your local area, and then through those people, and so on and spreads.
Right. I feel like with music, like when you post on like, you know, all the platforms, the streaming platforms, that's like an essential.
Yeah.
You know, when you do
Makes
that,
it a lot easier.
Right. I feel like that would become an essential. But then like with like marketing music, like there's like different platforms to market music on. Cause like I know some artists, they market their music on Facebook, but they have like no clout on Facebook. But then like you go to their Instagram.
But see, then you gotta ask this question: what are they usually posting? Because somebody that spams your Facebook feed, a lot of people are gonna pass their shit, bro. Like me, bro. You don't see me posting like questionable quotes or fucking random pictures. Like if you see me post, it's usually me trying to be funny or somebody's shit or like my shit. So mainly my shit though.
Right. Somebody once told me 70%. What is this? Damn, I forgot already. 70% personal, 30% business posts. Like, you know, you got to be more personal on Facebook because the same thing. If you're always posting business stuff, like just like, you know, the same type of thing, you're only gonna get, you know, that result. Nobody messing with your stuff because it's like you're spamming it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one thing I never do, bro, is I don't tag people in the shit that they're not involved in. So, like, I'm not going to tag you and a whole bunch of other people because they weren't here.
Right.
Unless we mention them and we make a clip, I'll probably. But
you just leave it, like, organic? You just
organic,
let it be?
bro. Because the thing is,
yeah.
This is for me because, again, I try to do shit different even if it doesn't really work. I mean, well, I just don't want to take people's shit because, like, if you want to check it out, you know, like, right. I'm not gonna put like, here, Snake the Goat, bro, look at it, you know, right. Like, no, I'm gonna keep sending you. Nah, bro, like, if you see it on my timeline whenever you got a minute and you check it out, bro. If you like it, share it. If you didn't like it, then I understand, bro. You don't gotta share it.
Right. No, I feel like back then when I used to post my music, I used to tag people. I used to do that. And honestly, there's a lot of artists that still do that, you know, here in Rockford. They tag everybody in everything they do. And I feel like recently, like, I don't do that no more. Now, like, when I post, I'm like the same kind of mindset. Like, if you read it, if you see it, you see it, you know, whatever. Like, I'll send it to, like, you know, my homie or something, you know, because I work with him. But, like, a lot of people don't know, like, I just dropped the EP, you know, and I think it's probably some of my cleanest work. You know, I'm not going to say it's some of my best music because it's not really, like, texture. Mm-hmm. It's more, like, rave style music, like, you know, like Yeet genre, like, because...
Wait, which genre?
Like, hyper pop,
okay.
You know, like, that type of style, like, just, you know, because I've learned, like, you don't have to be lyrical to make good music all the time. You know, sometimes you can just make music with the energy, you know, and be hype. Like, when people are at a rave, you know, they want to hear that rave music. They don't want to think about something. They're trying to be partying lit, you know. It sells. You don't got to do what sells, but I do that because that's music's fun to me, you know. Like, but I like doing all styles of music, you know. But that style out of my music that I've done is my favorite style that I do. But there's some styles that people like from me more than what I like, but I always just do what I like, you know. I'll do a little bit of everything.
Dude, that's the thing that's crazy because to me, bro, music, you got to have some type of lyrics or some type of words, you know, at least words, you know.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely. But one thing I felt like with this new music, because I wouldn't consider this to fall in the category of hip hop, like the style I've done, you know, I feel like it's not meant to be hip hop. It's just supposed to be lit, like I'm using sound effects, you know, I'm using like frequencies and stuff. It's like you just listen to it and it's supposed to make you feel good, you know. And yes, I do like music with lyrics. That's why I do make lyrical music. And this new music that I'm working on, you know, I'm trying to get not too lyrical, but I'm trying to get you to feel me from a deeper level, like the shit I've been going through, you know. And you know, it's got to have texture, you know. Music does have to have texture, I agree. And that's why I try to, you know, make that music too. But for some reason, like when I do this auto-tune style that I made up, like, you know, to me it's my version of how I would do it, because when I was younger I always wanted to, you know, make auto-tune rap. I don't know why. That's just I grew up in Cali and that's what I would listen to, you know. I was always just, you know, I used to ride bikes, do fucking parkour, I used to steal shit, and, you know, I was always looking for that.
Dude.
Yeah, I was always looking for that adrenaline rush, man. Like, you know, I was always an adrenaline junkie, you know. So like that's why I also listen to, like, you know, I couldn't tell you a song by Def Leppard. I actually got this because I like how this looks, but like I like Motley Crue, you know, like I've always liked Motley Crue. I think they're, you know, that rock style has also influenced my style a lot, you know. So.
Bro, I listen to all time, not just rap. Drill, I don't fuck with drill if it's just talking about disrespect.
Yeah, I don't listen to drill.
My favorite is like the techno, mellow, lo-fi type of shit, bro. Like that makes me feel high, bro. I don't know, bro. I just love low shit like that. But besides that, yeah, it's whatever, bro. Whatever sounds good.
Yep.
I listen to all ages, bro. Cause you gotta remember, I'm the youngest from my family, but my family's old, bro. So yeah, my dad's bringing back oldies, and then my sisters growing up, they used to listen to like Backstreet Boys, DMX, Eminem, like the newer age,
right?
And then mine is, you know, I learned from all those, and whatever's coming out now.
Right. Yeah, man.
So I'm everywhere with the music,
right.
bro. I don't care as long as it's good and makes me feel. I love the ones that make me cry. I don't know why.
Yeah, man. I actually like songs that make you cry too. Like I've made songs that'll make me cry, and it's like I'll be trying to say the lyrics and I'll start crying, man. Like Stranded, that's one of my, you know, songs that I've dropped. When I was making that song, I cried, and then when I made another song, I was crying. I forgot which one it was, but Stranded, I remember that one, dude. That shit was like, it was fucked up. And then it was Emotions, actually. It was the first EP I dropped. The song's called Emotions. That song, like, that was a really dark energy, man. When I was making that song, you know, it was like I was crying during that session too. But like,
and like, were people around? There was just
no,
you?
I was by myself, man. I've always been, you know, I've always like making music by myself on my own. But like recently, I've learned to make music, you know, around people with good vibes and shit, you know. I'm
not gonna lie, bro. I've been in the mood of wanting to make at least a song or a track. But the thing is, I don't think I could be able to like do it in front of people.
Yeah. It's a stage. It's definitely stage fright, being nervous.
Oh shit, bro. My fucking TV's haunted, bro.
It's glitching out, huh?
Is it?
Wait, where's the remote, bro?
There's no remote. The remote. Well, I mean, there is a remote, but bro, that motherfucker is dead. Yeah. No battery, bro.
Wow.
That's a little scary.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, bro. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Shit, where was I? That tripped me out just now. Damn, I forgot. But
fuck.
Damn,
bro, for real.
Yeah, I blinked on that. Damn. Anyways, man, that tripped me out. Yeah, that did trip me out. Fuck, I really did blank on that one.
No, bro, I forgot the fucking whole conversation, but we were talking about...
I know we were talking about different styles of music. I don't know.
Oh, no, yeah, me wanting to do music, but me not feeling comfortable to do it in front of somebody like you, Piff, like the LGC boys, and like whoever produces, bro. I feel like I would, not even Panda, bro. I feel like I would be too fucking nervous, bro.
No, definitely. I get nervous too, man, a lot. Like that's why I make my best music when I'm alone. Mm-hmm. Like, or I'll have like my, you know, one homie in the studio with me, like at a time. You know, back then when I had the location, I had a lot of people around, and I feel like that was stopping me from working on what I truly love, my own music, you know. I've come to learn that I'm more of a artist before I'm an engineer, before, you know, I'm a producer, definitely a producer, because I wouldn't really say I'm a producer. Like, I produce music, but, like, I'm not at that level that other people are at with that, because, like me, I've always been an artist, you know. But I don't like to limit myself with music. You know, I like the art in general, you know, so I just try to get better in each category with time, you know. So,
No, bro, the way you had your studio set up, bro, I thought you started as a producer.
no, man, I was an artist.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I started as an artist first, but to get my music to sound good, I had to be an engineer. So, like, engineering, though, like, I could do that, you know, like nothing. It's just gotten easier for me because it's getting simpler. Like, I'm understanding it more, you know, but to still make it sound right, it takes time, and people don't realize that, you know. But, like, it's just like, you know, it's like I go in and I kind of already know what I'm looking for, you know, like when it comes to adjusting the sound levels. But, like, producing, I have produced some music. I've only dropped one song that I produced, and that was Self-Destruct, which is on my EP. And it's a lot of, like, my close friends, they like it, you know.
Holy shit, bro.
I like it too, you know, but...
Bro, I thought this whole time you produced, and I keep thinking producing and engineering is the same thing. So
No.
Yeah.
Nope. I can make you sound really good, but, like, you know, producing, I mean, I can produce too, like I said. I've done it, you know, and like, my clients, they like the work, you know, but for me, I like, you know, I want to eventually learn how to make more complex beats. But, like, the thing with art, like, I've learned with making beats, you got to keep it simple, but, like, at the same time, like, you know, understanding music theory, and not just like, oh yeah, this is what sounds good. You know, I want to, like, eventually make art, you know, with, you know, playing the piano, learning how to really play the piano more. And like, I you know, I know the notes, like, you know, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, you know, like, I know the notes on the, you know, keyboard, and I can sit there and make a beat, make it, you know, make it sound good. But it's just, I'm not as into that as I am as, you know, rapping and actually making my music. I just, you know, never really got into a studio, and, you know, I always wanted to just do it myself, make it sound the way I want it to sound. So I feel like I can definitely really engineer 100% confidently, do that. Make beats, I can do it confidently, but I know I can be better, you know, in that category. So, yeah.
I feel you, bro. That's the one thing too, bro. I want to do everything myself, because I feel like you learn,
Right.
and you don't pay for the labor that you can use. Like, how do you say it?
Right. I
Do
get
it
where
yourself.
you're going with
yeah,
it.
yeah. You do it yourself, so that way you don't have to pay some like,
Exactly.
extra labor fee and shit. You know.
But somebody once told me, man, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And I feel like knowing how to make beats on your own, or knowing how to make beats, you know, to an extent, but knowing 100 different producers, I feel like actually having a relationship, like some type of professional relationship or whatever, you know, goes a lot farther than just knowing how to make beats. Because you can know how to make beats. That's like motion, like walking on a treadmill. That's just, you know, you're running in place. You can know how to make beats. You can rap, you know. But if you're just, like, you know, in one place, you're not networking with other people, like, you know, you're not going to go far, because you have to build relationships to make it, you know, to make it in anything you do. You have to have, like, people that, you know, you have to have people that could just, you know, pull you up with them. You know, it's how you surround yourself, I guess. I don't know.
No, yeah, that is true, but you wouldn't want to keep well, I don't even know.
Like, bad company or something? Like,
No. You wouldn't want to
mean?
keep paying when you can just learn and then eventually do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
No, definitely. And that's why I also got into engineering, because, like, so I don't have to pay nobody, because I never saw the value. I was like, that's why I say, if you want to learn music, get a mic, you know, get the software, computer, just, you know, try it.
Because low key, bro, when I really got into the video stuff, like, bro, I don't know if you saw people when they were advertising their video costs. They're like a couple hundred, bro. I was like, holy shit, really, bro? Shit.
Right.
I mean, if I could do a decent video and I can make it entertaining for somebody, bro, I feel like I could charge a couple bucks.
Right.
You know? And me, like, I'm never that person that's stingy. Like, if I make you something, bro, like, oh, you got to pay me, like, the full amount, you know? Like, for example, bro, like, the painting, bro. Remember when I was like, oh, bro, this is a $50 piece once I do the clear coat?
Right.
But once the clear coat, I fucked up on it because I didn't have enough and it didn't spread the way I thought it was going to spread, bro. I was like, oh, bro, just give me, like, $30, bro.
Right. And, like, me, from an artist to an artist standpoint, I looked at it as, like, when I hit you up for it, like, I'm going to just pay him whatever he asks for. You know, because your art's worth what it's worth to you, you know, and that's how I always looked at art, you know, and that's like, you know, why some people charge what they charge to do this. And you got to understand, you've been doing it for a long time, you know, and you're good at it. Like, you know, you do it because, you know, no problem, man. But I'm just being honest, like, you're good at it. Like, your art, the Funko Pops that you're doing, like, dude, that's cool. Like, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get one of those. Like, yeah, definitely. Because I've always wanted something like that, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, remind me after pictures, bro. Pictures.
Definitely,
I
bro.
pictures.
Definitely.
Yeah, but again, bro, it's not, man, when I first started calling myself an artist, bro, because I didn't really call myself an artist around real artists, like my cousin, which is a tattoo artist, and his friends that were artists. But, like, to somebody that wasn't a creator or, like, an artist, I was like, yeah, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
And, but when I did, bro, I wasn't really making that much money, bro. I was charging, like, dollars to pennies. Shit, you not. And then now I can confidently say I can charge. Like, if I give you a price, it depends until I get it into your hands. And if it's in great condition when I give it into your hands, then, you know, yeah. But, like, if I fucked up like I did, then that's when I'm like, hey, you know, just give me this much.
Yeah, and see, to me, it's still art. You know, like, for me, it wasn't about, you know, perfection. But, you know, as artists, we're always going to be our biggest critics. That's why we set our price what it is, you know, because...
Dude, yeah, don't get me wrong. Even though I get compliments all the time, bro, I still tell myself at the end of the day I need to be better.
Yeah. Yep. But you understand what art is, though, man.
No.
You know, definitely.
Yeah, but that's because I got... starting this podcast, I got to meet some even incredible artists, bro.
Yeah, man. I love art. I always have. I used to draw when I was younger. I used to draw, like, cars and stuff, and I used to
Bro, cars are hard, dude.
Really?
Fuck, man. Well, bro, I can outline anything, but the problem with me is, like, when it comes to shading or filling, I become so lazy, bro, because, like, there's so many colors I can pick, and then the shading, and then cars, bro, they have this, depending on the color, right, but, like, they always have this, like, shine.
Yep. And you gotta shade it in.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like the glisten or the.
It's like the reflection.
Yeah,
basically.
the reflection, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. That's why silver. I hate drawing stuff that's like silver.
Yeah. Because
that shit always has a shade to it, like the black and then the white. Like, oh my god. Bro. See, but it looks so beautiful, bro.
Yeah. When I was so I tried getting back into drawing and stuff when I was like 20 or 21. It's like when COVID happened, 2020. So
I know, bro. That's not too long ago, bro.
No, 3 years ago. And I actually started doing tattoos, you know.
Really?
Yeah, so
me too.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped though, bro, because I was like, man, I'm fucking people up, bro.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. It just I was going, you know, I did it like maybe once or twice. And then I realized, you know, I've done some on myself. Like I did it on my thigh, practice leg, you know, and then I did this one.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I did the demon. That's it. I just did the demon, and then and I did the webs too, the spider webs around it. But I got these other ones done. But I just realized, like, yeah, I don't really like, cause me, what it was, I didn't like, you know, being on touching somebody, you know, like on there. I wasn't just like, it just wasn't for me, you know, cause.
You know what it was for me? Like them watching me, bro.
Really?
Like, you know, obviously some people are not going to be able to see you depending on where you're at, but it's just being on somebody else's skin. You can't go back once you go in. And yeah, just especially like anywhere where they can see me or just look at me, bro. Like I can't do that. Like that's why I don't live draw, bro, because sometimes I feel like it gets me nervous.
Yeah. And same thing, man. I couldn't fuck nobody. I didn't want to do that, you know. So.
But definitely shout out to people that did let me tattoo them, bro. Because, yeah, bro, that really boosted my confidence, which kept me going. But, like,
Yeah.
I felt like I wasn't getting better as fast as I thought I was. So I was like, yeah, let me stop. Let me better my art, because that does help too, bro. If you have excellent art, tattooing is going to be just another medium for you to use.
Right. Yep. No, definitely. And I feel like COVID, when that happened, like I was going through a phase where like I actually had a landscaping business. I had Nostec Landscaping. I was, an LLC. I had a truck. I had my stuff, and I was doing pretty well with it.
Here in Rockford?
Yeah, I was in Rockford. Yep. Right. COVID, that's when I did that. I got my own truck. I had a zero turn business. Like I was doing it, and I was doing hardscaping too. Like so, I was doing smaller projects like drains and putting up small brick walls and stuff. So I did a little bit of that, but when I was doing that, man, at that time I was trying to figure out, like really what my purpose was, because like I was selling cars before that, and I got out of the car business, and then I started doing that, and then I tried tattooing, and then I decided to get in the car business because I just realized, I don't want to be a landscaper for the rest of my life. I just, even having my own business is just not, it didn't have that spark, that I was looking for in life, and I always worked hard, always did everything I had to do, and then I started trying to do the drawing and stuff. And for me, I used to do it when I was a younger kid, but like one thing I always wanted to do was I always wanted to rap, man, like really go hard, like, and try to actually do it. And that's when I discovered like, okay, I'm going to just go back to selling cars because it pays the bills, and then I'll just do music as a hobby. So
what got you into selling cars?
Man, I was always when I was in California, man, I always knew how to talk, like, I mean, I still do, but like, I learned that in California, just how to talk to people, so I was always good at that. And, so I liked cars a lot, at the same time, cause I like cars, man, that's why, I have a Challenger, and, I got my Maxima, but I don't want to have a bunch of cars anymore. Honestly, I want a Toyota Corolla. No, I definitely want, to have nice cars, man. But, I like cars, man. I have a love for cars, man. It's just something that I've always had, like growing up, I've always liked muscle cars, classic cars, so like, that's what I was into, but I do like, the more high-end cars too. They're nice, but they're fucking expensive, man. They cost a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. I'd be surprised, like, dude, how much for that car? Yeah, I bet you most of these cars are made out of plastic, bro, because I used to work at the Chrysler. I used to work as a Chrysler supplier for the Jeep, bro. I could tell you now, those Jeeps are made out of fucking plastic and aluminum, not even fucking metal, bro. Because I went from the Magna to their they sent like separate parts to Chrysler, and then I went to the door panel.
Right.
And bro, majority of that shit was always plastic, bro.
Right. Yeah. No, you're definitely right, man. It's crazy how cars are now. They are plastic. They're just they're just phones, cars are just they're just phones with wheels, and they're all plasticky and shit, but they are cool. The new technology is interesting.
The technology, oh my god, bro.
But at the same time, I do agree with you. Like my favorite car that one day I hope I could have is a 6.4 Impala, cherry red with gold spokes, hydraulics and stuff, because I don't know why, man, when I was in Cali, that's just the car I like, because I grew up listening to NWA. I grew up listening to a lot of West Coast music. NWA was probably my biggest influence from the West Coast, but I do like West Coast music, man, a lot. And I feel like I've been discovering that more about myself lately. And because I grew up listening to it. I was over there, so I was just listening to a different style of West Coast. But like when I was over there, though, man, they didn't really have, like, I feel like California didn't really have like really hot artists coming out, in the previous years, like how they are now, but like, I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe I just never heard them. But I mean, a lot of these new artists that are coming out from the West Coast, man, they're hot, dude. Like they're popping.
The only way I hear, like, I don't even know them by name, bro, because there's like so many. But
yeah, there is a lot. Yeah.
But I always get that news of new artists from like No Jumper, fucking podcasts like that, like Got Milk or Milk. Like those channels.
Okay. Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Usually I hear them through those, and then some of them I check out, but not really.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I have love for music, man. I listen to, everywhere it comes from. Like, I listen to some Texas music. Like, you've got some good Texas artists coming out.
Oh, bro, I love Mexican OT.
Yeah, I've listened to him too, man. I like him a lot.
Well, him and then like I don't know if Peso. I don't know if he's like. I think so though.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I'll listen to him a lot. I've listened to D Baby. I like his music. His music's hard. And then like, a lot of I've heard of. I think those are probably the two biggest coming out of there right now. Those two. Yeah, they sound good. Mexican OT and I think yeah. I
don't even know if Peso.
I forgot what his name was. D Baby. Yeah, okay. D Baby. I don't know why I blanked. My bad. But D Baby and OT, I feel like they're the biggest. And then Peso's a big one too. But
I mean, there's more too, bro. I feel like
right.
Sauce Walker is in.
Oh, yep, I've heard of him. Yep, he's a big one coming out.
From there, right? Or am I tripping?
No, you're definitely. I think you're right. Yep. But no, I've only really, like, in my opinion, those are the two that I've noticed that are definitely, coming out. But I know there's a lot, out there. I just don't listen to them as much, It's just my, my taste. But
what about the New York drill scene?
Honestly, man, I don't really listen to nobody from New York drill. I don't really listen to New York drill, man. I don't, I just don't. But I know there's like so many different scenes now, man, and it's just like I just listen to specific scenes, man, and everybody I feel like they have their own. Like you like to listen to all styles. Me, sometimes I can't listen to all styles. There is a lot of styles I do like, but there's just like New York drill. I think I spiced it. She got New York drill.
Oh
man.
yeah, there you go. I was thinking this whole time like who recently from New York has come out where them like Jay-Z, like obviously, but like the Jay-Z of now, which you can say Ice Spice is kind of.
No, I would say Jay-Z would still be the face of New York in my opinion, because I don't think anyone big has really come. I mean, you got Nicki Minaj, but she's in a different category,
Yeah, she was.
But I wouldn't say she's the biggest. I'd definitely say it's Jay-Z for sure.
But like the Jay-Z of now, because obviously, honestly, at his time, but like now, because it's been a while.
Right. Honestly, man, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I really don't. I couldn't tell you because everybody's stuck on that drill scene, man.
Yeah.
That New York drill scene, I feel like. And, like, I do have a song that was a New York drill style beat.
Bobby Shmurda.
Is he New York?
I don't know. I feel like that area, though. that general side. I think, right?
Gotcha.
I
don't know, man. No, I really don't. I really don't know anybody that would be big. I know Biggie's from New York.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say he's pretty big, but I wouldn't say he's, Jay-Z. He's definitely big out there, but, again, on a different category.
Yeah. Different time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, New York, growing up on the West Coast, you never really listen to New York music. And I've noticed out here in the Midwest, a lot of people listen to like, Wu-Tang Clan. And I think Wu-Tang Clan's from New York, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And, I know a lot of people listen to that style of music out here. And I see it in the music out here, in Rockford. I see that a lot. That's why I noted, like, my style, I feel like that's why it's not appreciated here, because it's not meant for here because of what's actually listened to out here. Out here, they come from this Midwest is I don't know. I feel like I come with more of a West Coast vibe.
I mean, yeah, bro. Definitely, you're not the only one, because I remember some people telling me, bro, like some of their most streamed are not even from Rockford.
Yeah. That's
you wouldn't be alone, bro. It happens to a lot of people here. Yeah. Actually, you're not even me, even though I don't make music, bro. But I can look into my what's it called, YouTube algorithm bullshit. And, at one point, bro, India was really fucking with me for a minute.
Yeah.
like that, the country, not the state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, India. That was weird, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
My buddy's in India right now. Yeah, and I was just thinking about that.
But at the same time, I was also looking at a whole bunch of like, like in Indian or India fucking food vendors, how they have their food videos. I would have always watched that. I don't know why. It was always interesting. like the pops when
You getting hungry?
yeah, bro. I would always get hungry, bro, because they would always like. I don't know if you ever saw those when they're just in India, bro. They do like performances with the food and shit.
Yeah.
The milkman, that shit's funny as hell, bro.
That's interesting, man. I've never like seen that before. I can't say I have, or like never like sat there and would watch something like that. I don't know.
Oh no, the shorts.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I probably would skip past something like that. I don't know why, because I've never. What is it like? What are they doing? Like just cooking food or?
Yeah. So like they'll have like they'll prepare a meal. So they'll put rice quick as hell. They'll get the sauce, do like a little drip, and then another sauce drip.
Okay.
And then like,
dude, I'm having a moment. I'm like, wait, what? What are you saying?
Yeah,
I'm trying to imagine it, but I'm high as hell. Okay,
Yeah,
I see what
bro.
you're saying,
dude.
yeah.
And then I'll just be like, bro. And then so it's a whole bunch of things. And then you'll have some where it's like people vending soda, bro.
Okay, yeah.
They'll grab water and then put the actual air in it, so it becomes like sparkling water.
Okay.
And then they put flavoring in it. Like they'll prepare the glass and then they'll put flavors.
Okay.
And then they'll like before they'll fill it, they'll like shake the bottle for some.
Do like some trick or something.
That was the trick, just shaking it and then doing the like that.
Oh.
And then just pouring it and then just serving it.
Right, so you're paying, like when you're buying it, you're also buying the experience.
I would have been like, bro, your finger was in that. Bro, and then some of them just like making their bread, their dough.
Yeah.
And just preparing it, bro. Like, and then just binge watching that, bro. My India views were going up. So
really?
That's where I thought I was like, because I was also liking them. I was just like, oh shit, interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll be surprised, bro. Like you if you fuck with an algorithm, that algorithm will take you to a different spot on YouTube. On YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Facebook, I don't know how you do it. Like maybe hashtags or something. But yeah.
Honestly, man, I don't really like get into promoting myself too much, and I feel like that's probably my biggest thing. You know, because like I said, when I did promote myself in California, that's when I started having results. You know, I changed patterns, but I feel like I would need more like a marketing and manager. But like,
dude, it's tricky, man. It's not hard. It's just tricky because sometimes they'll catch on, sometimes they won't.
Right,
bro. Like you just got to keep doing it, and then if something does pop off or makes good results, that's when you grab like, what did I do? Well, what did I do to make it hit this hard? So that way I can kind of use it and advance it for the next one.
Right. No, definitely. And that's kind of like the other day I was going back and looking at all the styles of music that I've done. And I mean, you always want to make what you feel. And that's what I try to do with my music. I try to just, do what I feel. But what I have noticed is like some songs will perform better than other songs, so I take that into consideration too, when I'm making my music. But one thing I've learned with music, Juice WRLD said it, man. I saw it the other day and it just hit me. And he said, music doesn't come from the mind, it comes from the soul, So when I heard that, I feel like, okay, I stepped back and I analyzed, the way I was doing music. And I feel like recently I've stopped thinking. I mean, I still think about it because now you got to get more creative with what you say.
Oh, yeah, bro.
But you have to feel it and also know how to put it in words so it can hit, the audience, people who's listening, because when you're talking about something, you do have to stay on subject, to an extent when you're telling a story, because you got, you want it to make sense for the listener, but again, at the same time, you also want to feel your music. You don't want to I feel like I would overanalyze it sometimes. And J. Cole also said that's what he would do. Like when you have trouble writing, like recently I've had trouble writing because I don't know what else to say because I've been isolated. That you just gotta say what you feel. Start with that first lyric. That's what J. Cole said. Start with the first lyric because that'll lead to another one, then to another one. You just gotta write. You can go back in and change the lyrics later, to make it sound more interesting, put together. You don't have to rush your song. When I see a lot of these artists that come into the studio and they don't have their song prepared, it's like, okay, let's see how good you are, because to be really good to freestyle, like you have to be really good to be able to freestyle a whole song and have it deep and meaningful, you have to be like talented to be able to do that, and not everybody can do that. Me, I can't do that. You know, like I can't sit there and tell a whole story like in a song. I mean, I probably can for a little bit, but you know, in front of people, like, you know, to just be on the fly, like to be able to do that, that's like, wow, you know.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. I would imagine at least somebody has notes on their phone.
Right. No, definitely. No, like
that's crazy, bro.
People come to the studio, man. They don't have nothing prepared, and
so does that take longer when they do that, or is it about the same? Or it doesn't matter.
So me as an engineer, when I go into a situation like that, I just think, okay, you know, it's just got to be a vibe. Let's see where he's at. So I try to be, you know, I get to know my artist a little bit, because, you know, you definitely want to make conversation with them. You don't want to just have your back against them the whole time. You got to talk to them and get to know them so they feel comfortable around you. Mm-hmm. And I don't care how hard an artist is. Not all artists, you know, they can make the hardest fucking music, but some of them, you know, like I'm one of them. Like, you know, I can make the hardest music, but then I go to record it in front of a bunch of people. Some people, like, no, I'm in recording mode. I got to be alone, isolated. So if you're isolated with someone you don't know, you got to be comfortable around that person. You know, and that's like, I'm sure that goes the same thing with podcasts and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, bro. Sure.
You know, like to vibe with people. So like when I have someone coming in, you know, I'm not going to lie. To answer your question, yeah, sometimes it does take longer, because some of them, they just can't, you know, or the stuff they're coming up with is just not texture enough. You know, it's just like, it's simple stuff, and it's just like, I feel like
repeat it over and over.
Yes, you know, the drill. And like I work with a lot of drill artists, because, you know, I don't discriminate any artist. I'll work with anybody as long as, you know, they have respect for me and it's mutual. But don't expect me to promote your music on my social media, because that's not the image I'm promoting, you know. Because like, you know, I feel like some artists, you know, they want to express themselves, and, you know, they it's for the culture, you know, they still got to express themselves, but like to an extent, you know, I feel like you pick and choose who, like, okay, yeah, I know I don't want to work with this person because this person might bring me problems, those type of things, because, you know, you don't want to build bad relationships with people that can put you in the wrong direction, you know. I'm all about going in the right direction, man. I try to keep my head on a swivel and just keep moving forward, because, you know, life is short, you know. You just got to keep going.
Yeah,
so,
bro. And plus, man, you can't always trust me, bro. Like even me, bro. You're never ever gonna catch me being like, oh, bro, you can always trust me. Like, hey, bro, if you don't think you can trust me, so, you know, I respect it, bro. Because again, bro, not everybody's out for your best interest,
right?
But me, bro, like, you know, I never intend to do anybody harm or, you know, anything, bro. Because I wouldn't want that to come back to me,
right?
You know, that's where I always come from, you know.
Yep. No, I agree, man. I definitely agree. It's like karma, man. It's like,
right,
what you put out is what you get back. You put out, you know, you just doing people wrong and dirty, it's going to come back to you in full, you know.
Trust me. I mean, you know, it might not be today, might not be next week, might not be next month, but it's coming, bro. Yeah. And I feel like the longer it takes, the harder it's going to hit, bro. Trust me. I've been there where I was like, damn, bro, is this karma for me for when I was fucking up?
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of young artists, they don't realize that. They're really misguided. You know, they want to do the music because, you know, that's really what's in their heart, but they don't know how to separate, you know. And some of those artists, man, they don't have a choice, man. Honestly, that's what they were brought up in. You know, that's just what they know. And that's why, you know, I say at the end of the day, I'll work with anybody, you know, because I know what it's like to not have any guidance. You know, I know what it's like to not know which direction to go, you know. It's up to you to listen and take advice from people if they give it, you know, but you don't have to. That's why you have choice. So to an extent, it becomes a choice, and that's why you do see a lot of people later, they try to change their lives and do better, and it's just, you know, it is what it is, man. So everybody plays their cards how they're dealt, and you can't judge nobody for playing the cards they're dealt, because what would you do in that situation?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know? Again, I definitely don't judge nobody, you know. Right. But at the same time, people can't be mad if I choose not to fuck with them.
That's a fact. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, I got X, Y, and Z, you know, and it's just, priorities, man. Definitely. Because at the end of the day, you got to, you know, what are you putting out as an artist? You know, what do you want to be known for? And at the end of the day, it's morals, man. You know? And
there's something I learned too, bro. People don't give a fuck if you're broke, starving, fucking homeless, bro. They'll take from you if you got something to offer, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, that's just how it is, man. And not everybody's your friend, and you know you just gotta be careful. That's all it is.
Yeah. That's why me, bro. I'm always honest. Like I got nothing to hide, bro. Like it is what it is, you know. Fair.
Yep, walking in faith, pretty much just being you.
Yeah.
Yep, that's one thing I've learned, man. And you know, I feel like I learned that kind of late in life, you know. But luckily, I learned it in time to where.
I mean, not that late, bro. I mean, you're still young.
Yeah, that fair enough. Yeah.
Trust me.
I feel old, man. I feel like fuck. I'm already gonna be 25. Like, damn, you know. And I just like
A quarter of your life, though.
that's how it feels for real. Quarter of my life, you know. Because if I get lucky to live to 100, man, you know, a quarter of my life.
Would you want to live to 100, bro?
I would.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would.
Well, that depends, right? Because you see some 100-year-olds, and they're kind of in good condition, you know. Right. But I imagine like what it takes to be like that, though.
Right. Yeah. No, I would definitely want to, you know.
Once I'm shaking, bro, or like struggling to get up, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be.
Man, I wonder how they fucking make it that long. Because you see some people are 100 years old, they can move, do everything, man. It's just crazy, and it's like
some of them though, they're kind of like mummified. Living mummified, bro. It's like, yeah.
I guess I never really met anybody that old to really know in person.
No, yeah, me neither, bro. Usually on like YouTube, Facebook, or like, you know, videos. And it's just like, ew, nah, bro.
Yeah, I can't actually. Now that you say it like that, like trying to get up when you're all shit. Yeah, I don't know, man.
No, well, that to stay young and good looking like that, bro. From what I've seen, bro, is knowing your diet. So if you're a person that eats meat or vegetables, and then you also got to work out, bro. Yeah, like that's a big one. You got to work your joints, because that's what kills you quicker, is your joints giving out at a young age.
Yeah, I feel like recently I've been working out in the past month. You know, I bought me a little like bike machine and stuff, and like, you know, I can do 20 push-ups. Like, you know, like, I mean, 20 is better than nothing, you know. Yeah. But you know, I could do 20 push-ups without stop. I can do 5 sets of 10. You know, I'm getting there though. You know.
You know, they say if you can't do more than 5 or 10, like, I mean, obviously, if you're like a big person that naturally can't do it, obviously, like. But if you're somebody like us that like not too big and we can physically do it, right. If you can't do more than 5 or 10, bro, there's something you got to go to the hospital.
Yeah, and see, that was me, dude. That was me. I swear to God, because like I was always in the clubs, so like all I was doing was drinking, bro. Oof. Drinking, smoking weed, fucking just doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Wait, smoking weed through blunts or paper?
Shit, I don't discriminate any type of way to smoke weed. I'll do it anything.
Because the thing is, blunts are more harmful in the end, you know.
You know what? That's
joints. It's a lot cleaner, bro, because you're just smoking the weed. But blunts, yeah, that's a little bit more harmful.
That's crazy. And you know, I like to smoke out the bong, you know, preferably.
That's even healthier.
But like, I really like smoking a blunt though. Like, I do like, you know, smoking a blunt. I don't know why, for some reason. It's just nice. And then I smoke them. I've smoked it out of a cart too. Like, I like carts, you know. But
you gotta be careful with those.
Yeah, lately I haven't been messing with them because, like, dude, my nose would be like all dry and shit. And like, yeah, this don't feel right, you know. So yeah, I mean, mostly I smoke blunts or I'll smoke out of a bong.
Me, bro. I mean, I can smoke out of a bong pipe. The thing is, though, I gotta have something rolled. I love the roll feel, like having something rolled and just smoking like that, bro. Like a cigarette, that cigarette feel.
Yeah, no, I feel. I wonder if that's what it is for me too with the blunt, because it's just something about just having a blunt. You know, I don't know why. It's, you know, the tobacco. I don't like cigarettes, bro. Like, I can't do cigarettes. I'll fucking puke if I were to smoke a cigarette right now. I'd throw up, dude. I just can't. It's like poison to me, man.
Yeah, no, same here, bro. You know? I mean, I would do them when I was like drunk, because if I didn't have no weed and I was drunk, hell yeah, bro, I hit a little cig, boosted.
Yeah, I remember one time, dude, I was rapping and I said something about a backwoods. And I'm like, man, I can't even fucking smoke out of backwoods. Dude, I smoke backwoods and it's like just too much tobacco, man. That shit's strong, you know?
I know, bro. And then interviewing these rappers, bro. They try to roll up woods, bro. I got fucking addicted to those, bro.
Really? I can't. I mean, I'll smoke them because, like I said, I don't discriminate. But like, man, I hit it politely. You know?
Dude, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I remember I hit that
Shit.
motherfucker like a regular blunt, thinking it was a regular blunt. Bro, that motherfucker hit me, bro.
Yeah.
I was like high again for the first time.
Hell yeah, it's like fucking smoking a cigarette, man. It's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't. I'll do it, but like I'll moderate with the big heavy fucking tobacco stuff because to me it tastes like a cigarette, man. Cigarettes
Yeah.
are just bad for you too overall. I think I mean everything's bad for you, right? But
Yeah, no. If you use more, if you use less weed and more blunt, then yeah, you're definitely gonna be hitting more fucking tobacco,
yeah,
which is bad.
right.
Yeah, but Snake the Goat, man, I definitely don't want to take up more of your time because
No.
we did hit that hour and 25 minutes, give or take.
Man, shit, I can't believe it's been that long.
I know, dude, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been doing this for a while that like an hour is nothing, bro. I can pull an hour. I mean, obviously we're gonna have our hiccups, right? But
Right. It is what it is, man. It's just natural,
yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, man. Well, I appreciate being on the show, man.
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna cut it depending on what's good, So if you see a bunch of stuff that's taken out, I do apologize, but I'm trying to get people to watch the whole thing, especially if we talked about good things at the end,
Right.
because people might not check it all the way at the end.
Right. Yeah. No. Do your thing, man.
But yeah, man, can you let them know where to follow you or if?
Yeah, no, definitely. You could follow me on TikTok at I am Snake the Goat official, and you could also follow me on Instagram, Snake the Goat. So, and I'm on every platform. You just type in Snake the Goat. If that don't work, look up Snake the Goat Lit Music Group. All right.
Just like that, guys. Stay
Yep.
tuned and stay safe.